What's up, everybody? Action right there. What's up? What's up? What's up? Give it a couple seconds. Boom, boom, boom. All right, got it. Today's more humorous than it is serious. Yeah, but we'll take it as we go. All right. Oh yeah. All right. Welcome everyone to another chit chat. Now we have Monday Madness, but today is Tuesday, so it is what it is. Whatever. So whether you saw it or not sure. I've never been to the. I've been to Washington D.C. once, not for any learning purposes or reason. Just went down for whatever. Forget why, but was able to take the family to the White House, and what an awesome experience. Just to see someone of power address an audience. We witnessed, obviously being Greek history when the president acknowledged and gave the proclamation to Greek Independence Day, which is today, the 25th. It was awesome. Pretty cool. Son loved it. Wife loved it. Pretty cool. Very cool. DC, downtown, I guess. Nice storefronts. Excuse me. Pretty clean for the most part. Very friendly. So if you haven't been, go. The cherry blossoms are coming into season, so you might want to check that out if you're an arborist of sort or a gardener. Pretty cool. But again, just an awesome experience at the end of the day. We put a couple pictures up, yada yada yada, but it was pretty darn awesome. So let's go here. What do we got? Couple of events. Memorial Day weekend. Resorts Casino with Landshark do their beach ball drop Friday, I guess May 23rd. Between Resorts and Landshark Casino. It's pretty cool. Hundreds of balloons, like beach balls that drop them. Kick off the summer. You got Zach Brown at Hard Rock. Kane Brown, May 17, like I said. What else we got? Trying to get stuff in May. May 24. Hey, if you like Michael Jackson, I guess that's at Resorts again. There's a Michael Jackson tribute, May 24th at 8 o'clock at Resorts. Pretty cool. Memorial Day weekend, which is, give me a second here. I always screw that up. When is Memorial Day weekend? June. When's I guess May 24th. I just looked at it. So if you're May 24th, let's see, Air Force's Day. Yeah, Memorial Day. So Saturday the 24th, Memorial Day, the St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church is having their food festival located between Kentucky and Mount Vernon, a.k.a. St. Nicholas Avenue. Awesome food. All traditional Greek food. It's phenomenal. It's great. Party starts at 5 p.m. There will be Greek music there as well. But there's a handful of people, a good chunk of people, that are cooking lamb and gyros, cooking vegetables, fresh pastries, whatever. It's just phenomenal, good eating. So if you don't feel like cooking on Saturday, come past St. Nicholas Greek Church, and we'll put that up on the What to Do board up here on Facebook World. What else? April 26th, you got Bayfest in Summers Point. You know, that's pretty much it. Leonard Skinner in May as well at Ocean Casino. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's the events we got. Easter egg hunt, April 12th, City of Summers Point. You want to do that. And then obviously this Saturday, if you haven't bought your tickets yet, the Beer Fest at Convention Center right off the train bridge. So no need to drive. If you're from out of town, jump on the train and come in, and or take advantage of the jitneys that John Henderson and crew have provided. Uber, ride a bike, don't know. Just don't drink and drive. Sorry for those who are DUI lawyers, but hey, we would all love to see everyone the following day. All right. Now, Tuesday's tobacco, we'll call it. We're going to talk about for real estate, get lit, Longport roads. Don't get excited. We're nothing against Longport. Go fish. Happy birthday to my man, Eminem, Mayor Marty Small. We have something special for this here. So, let's go forward here. Talked about DC, talked about that. Also, I forgot too, May 2nd and 3rd, for those who are wrestling buffs, they are having 2 days of wrestling at Boardwalk Hall. I forget which company, but there's 2 days of wrestling at Boardwalk Hall. So if you're into that, or your son, daughter, whatever, go to boardwalkhall.com and buy your tickets to go see wrestling. Now we can move forward. Want to thank Jesse Kurtz for having his GOP party here at the bar. Awesome event, a lot of people. Met some new friends, caught up with some old friends. Caesars was the host of the event, but it was just a good time all in all, from what I understand. And also, obviously, hopefully, our friend Jack Citarelli succeeds in November, because he did get the nod from our president. So hopefully that will work out, because we definitely need some major changing here in the state and obviously this town. So that's that. I tell you what would be pretty interesting as well too, because it is an election year. So let's think about this. This is point 0.5. This election in Atlantic City is beyond critical. Our mayor, current sitting mayor, is his seat's up. Council at large is up. Next week we're going to have one or maybe two guests. We're supposed to do it today, but a little schedule change. Maybe next week we'll have. Every week we'll have a different guest come on and introduce themselves to the public, and essentially to get your vote of confidence to get them in office. So we'll definitely have potential candidate Naeem here next week, and then the following we'll go down 1, 2, 3 with city council running at large. But it's interesting that how we've seen our interim leader force his hand, force his weight, force his power to, maneuver, get things done, whatever, the whole nine, to make himself look good with all the negative around him. But it's interesting to see how the police and fire departments of Atlantic City, who they back, or if they even announce who they're going to support, because potentially Marty could go away, possibly. The fact that he, I think from what I understand in the atmosphere, don't hold me to it, what I'm hearing, voter fraud, child abuse, child neglect, serious crimes, could be knocked out. And Marty, to his credit, and I hate saying it, if he didn't have this, he definitely would walk right in and continue to be mayor until he didn't want to be, to his credit. But this is a very interesting situation, because who's to say a person, putting aside Democrat, Republican, as people, voting people, do you support someone who may potentially be found guilty of these crimes? Because they are coming up. They are out there. I'm not making it up. So, do these two entities sit on their hands or play Russian roulette? It'll be interesting to see going forward. And or, the empty promises and whatever else comes with the dog and pony show Marty has been doing. But it'll be interesting to see who does what. Very, very interesting. So, yeah. Anyway. A lot's on the line, too, by the way. A lot's on the line. For better. So we'll see. Okay, that being aside. Let's talk about For Real Estate. Saw today a parking lot in Ocean City. Let's think about this. Is for sale. We'll get to the price in a second, but it is a 111 spot parking lot. Okay? Probably 65,000, 75,000 square feet of space. Okay? No, tell me that. About 125, I'm sorry. About 125,000 square feet of space. Either way, it's about 40% of a block for sale. Approvals the whole nine. Meant for 2 to 3 bedroom apartments, average size 1,100. Obviously, three bedrooms a little bigger. For the tune of $25 million. Not even on Beach Block. It's one up. Goes to show, what are they doing that's not happening here? Because Atlantic City should warrant top tier market real estate values over everybody else. Think about that. So, if homie decides to take a vacation or be removed, I would say it's a safe gamble to purchase some properties here in town because it's only going to shoot up because it has no choice. As opposed to if he miraculously becomes Irish and is lucky, skates past, get whatever the whole nine, it is what it is. I have a feeling he's going to go. I want him to go. But for those of you that are gambling, real estate junkies, I'm not saying buy now, but July, save your money, get your checkbooks ready. Because it'll be the best gamble real estate wise on the East Coast. Because it'll go from here to there that fast. After his court hearing, the 18th, I believe. I don't have a mark, but Friday the 18th or Thursday the 17th, whatever they decide. I got a funny feeling it's just going to... And whoever gets in there, it's just going to be better because they are untainted, untampered, a lot of uns. No one on council, few on council can do the job. The majority, I'm not worried about it. A fourth grader at home could probably win over, was there 9 council people? So I think 6 out of 9 I wouldn't even worry about. 3 I would definitely hope. 4, 5 later on. We'll see. So yeah, so that's that. But think about that though. Now, get lit. For those of you who come on the Black Horse Pike, we've had that beautiful Coliseum Memorial Building at the foot of Ventnor and 322, Black Horse Pike, whatever you want to call it. That's been moved 15 times a Tuesday. It sat dark since they moved it. Yes, it just got light. This is the same asshole who's been in office since it moved. Now, all of a sudden, he made a wrong turn to go to dinner, maybe, and he saw that it wasn't lit, so he decided to do it then, even when the private people, entities that were involved, 100%, he had nothing to do with it. I don't care. With the World War II Memorial at O'Donnell. Okay? Oh, he hired someone to find money, but you definitely, whatever. It could have been done then. Lighted up to compliment the memorial. And vice versa. But these are all small, just like number 4. Small victories of, oh, look what I did. Oh, look what I did. Oh, look what I did. He's been in office almost 20 years, people. Do not forget that. He just didn't show up. He got lucky that Frank Gilliam got pinched for the stupid thing that he did. And just don't fall sucker to the clown. Okay? Now, number 3, City of Longport. Again, this is a positive thing. Don't all you relax. City of Longport has a contractor company out there redoing whatever services, water, sewer, water cable, I don't care, I'm willing to bet right now this is a this year project. They started tearing up the road. Now, the length of Longport and how it's going to go is no different, length and width. And I want to say our area from the Expressway, Mississippi Avenue, to the new lit Coliseum Memorial over there. Sorry, it's funny. No different. Width of the road, length, I think they have more linear than we do, but call it a tie. We as well dug up the whole ground with a whole massive gas pipe, and then the cockamamie BS with the road tie and the this and the that and bing, bada boop, bada bop. But how is it, and it's the same, it's no different. It's a municipality with a governing body, with a contract to get something done. It don't matter. AC, Longport. You could get two polar opposites, okay? Couldn't get any different. I'm willing to bet that Atlantic Avenue down there will be paved, striped, earmarked, whatever. However they do it, doesn't matter. It's getting done. Before we grind the first 6 feet of road in front of this building, Bass Pro, and everyone else going that way. I'm willing to bet. And I hope I lose. But I'm willing to bet that gets done before this. And another thing. We all know the joke is in front of Ducktown. He doesn't pave. He don't like me. Whatever. I get it. But have you seen in front of their very own public safety building, the corner of Iowa and Atlantic? Oh, my God. I think it's worse down there than it is in front of my joint. There is a pothole, swear to God, this big. A little bigger than Marty's head. Marty could probably fit his head in that thing. It's a little bigger than that. But it'd be harmful to a small car, a bicyclist, motorcycle person, something. Someone that stepped in it definitely twisted their ankle, cracking their head open. I hope it doesn't happen. Bad. And they just drove down the road on Friday. You mean to tell me they didn't see those holes and they were in the middle of the road? So again, Crystal Lewis, this hangs over your head now. And the mayors. How could you miss that? An infant could learn to swim in the size of this pothole. Legit. Tomorrow morning, if I get my coffee, I want to pull over the middle of the road and put a picture up. Because I know damn well it ain't getting filled in today. And if it does, you can tell. But Crystal Lewis is very responsible because no matter who her boss is, that's her responsibility. She took the classes. They praised her up and down. This, that, and the third. It falls on her. Horrible. Do you not drive the streets of Atlantic City at least once a week to see lights? Even the road paint. That should be even addressed. You barely know what lane you're in because the paint's so faded. I get it. You try, what's that called? Parlay in the bet with road dye and this, that, and the third. Do something. Couple little up the road. Something. The season is here. It's getting warm out. What are you waiting for? 4th of July weekend? To do all that work? Longport's will be done by Memorial Day. I can bet it right now. I can bet it right now. But the simple fact, and here's a hint, you do not mill all of Atlantic Avenue and asphalt taper all of the service covers, sewer, water, gas. So it's just, like a speed bump kind of thing, is beyond me, because that would be 30 times better than what we have now, and or dealing with that nuisance of construction, which now you got to wait till September if you're not starting the first of next month, because there is no more snow. There is no more cold spells. We're done. That's behind us. Asphalt plants are ripping. Hint, hint. Hint, hint. Crystal Lewis. Cut, copy, paste, and share this with that lady. How inept are you? Simple. Bad. Now, go fish. Yes, congratulations to the aquarium. It's awesome that it's open. I didn't go. I am going to poo-poo on it a little bit, but there were less than 10 fish in the aquarium. Why would you rush that or time it better to where you had fish, a lot of fish? You had 6 fish and an artificial mermaid for a remodel. I mean, you should have gone to the jetty and asked some of the guys out there that are fishing, do me a favor, catch them, bag them, throw them in the tank inside, add some aquatic life in there so it looks like we got something. Go to Noel's one-stop bait shop. Go get minnows and eels just to occupy the kids. Why would you just poor taste, poor. I'm glad it's open. Awesome. Get the fish in there faster than normal. But, you're better off saying, listen, it's open, whatever, but inform the public. It's open. It ain't going to be full. We got a couple things here, there. You could call Camden or someone. Can we borrow some of the fish, transport them? I don't know. We got that place up the street from Spencer Gifts. I'm sure they would give you some koi or something like that to dance around. I don't know. Be creative. We'll do that for a small ball or anything else personally for the mayor, not for the public. God forbid we think outside the box to put on a show for the public. Friends and family only. That is the thought process, guys. Think about it. That's the thought process. Horse blinders. What can I do for me and my friends and whoever? Forget out here. Let me stick going straight. You could have got a jellyfish, a horseshoe crab, some clams, I don't know. Anything. Crabs, lobsters. Just very, 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 very poor planning. Poor. I heard more fish are coming in. I say give it a month. In the meantime, check it out. It's beautiful. It's nice. Whoever did it did a good job. But it's an aquarium. Anyway. Now, today is the mayor's birthday. And I've heard from many, many restaurant people, the mayor's a big steak guy. So we're going to bring in a steak expert. 1 second. So, TexX here, talking about beef. Okay? Now, most of America is a medium rare kind of steak. Some of America is medium. Anything above and beyond that, 3 things. Don't go on a second date. Don't take those people out again. And if the restaurant agrees to cook it that much and they are a professional steakhouse, don't go back there neither. That being said, I'm going to do a little tutorial because I heard the mayor has a problem using tools. So we're going to explain. Here's a fork, standard fork. And just in case, we're going to set up here like a plate, okay? Now, okay, let's see if this, keep that there. Now, I'm going to explain to the mayor. Here's my other fork. All right, so here's the utensils I think the gentleman needs when he goes out to dinner, okay? First and foremost, as a gentleman, you take your hat off. Put that off to the side. Now, you sit down to dinner, you have your forks, spoons, and knives. And there's always the butter knife, and then it goes into your steak knives. Then you have your forks and your spoons, but, you know, we're not doing soup today, so that's fine. So the normal person, if I had a knife, we'll call this Exhibit A. You know, actually, let me go the other way. Actually, I got it backwards. Let me go this way. All right. All right. You go back, and it goes outward, so like this. And Marty, like, watch. I heard your hands. I don't know how you were even good at basketball, but you, like I taught my kid, index finger. Okay, Marty, like this, and you, like this, and okay. Now, I heard you get your steak so well done, I'm going to give you a couple options, the restaurateur that I am. So we'll get rid of these ones here. And you might want to get yourself a cat paw, because it's so well done and tough. You might want to get it in there, and you might want to use, you know, a saw of some sort like this to get it done, whatever. But then you're just damaging the steak, so you put it down like this, and you, whatever. That's for your well cooked. Well done, you have your options. You have your Swiss made. This is more like wood and plastics and stuff. This is your demo blade. So I'm going to go probably with this one for you, and you just put that in there like so, and get your battery and your other fork, and you grip that bad boy, and you hit the gun, and you go like that. You know, but again, if you need help, you know, going out to eat and had a whole silverware at the age of 52, 51, I mean, you go out so much, you figured you learned by now, even by watching other people, how to hold your silverware, and, you know, inners for salad, then it goes out from there. You know, you would have a grip on life and class. Obviously, you have zero. So that's my birthday present to you. Happy birthday. Johnny the Genie also wishes you a happy birthday. All the best. Good luck in your future, which most of us pray your political future gets cut short by mid-July. You know, but it was great having you while you were here. But again, going out to dinner tonight, let me know. If anyone sees the man out, please let me know if you see him. I would love to buy him dessert. Personally, if anyone spots the guy going out this evening, that would be great. You know, we'll get him like ice cream, so it'll be easier to scoop. I don't want him to cut nothing. You know, figure a spoon would be stupid proof. You can, pudding, you know, you know, because where he's going, they have sporks, maybe, no knives. So it'll be practice for him at the end of the day. So, everyone, thank you very much. See you next Monday with a special guest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And happy Greek Independence Day. Come by here. Half off gyros, chicken, lamb. Half off Greek salads, too. All right? Opa!